Hello, I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters. We hope you'll continue to watch as we discuss issues facing our community and provide you with the resources and information needed to find solutions. Dance and music are fun physical activities for children, but these arts can also be extremely impactful in terms of personal development. NC Arts in Action is on a mission to teach life skills to children through dance and music. Here to talk about it is Marlon Torres, Executive Director of NC Arts in Action. Marlon, thank you for taking time for us. Welcome.
Thank you, Bill. I'm happy to be here.
Well, why don't you start with the very basics? Tell me about the organization. What's it all about?
NC Arts in Action started in 2005 with 100 children in a school in Orange County at Rashkis Elementary with the mission to use dance, music, and the performing arts to help children reach their full potential.
Well, what do you mean by that, reach their full potential? A lot of people place a lot of emphasis on academics. How does dance, for instance, help that child become a better, more rounded individual?
What we see in the children that participate in a program like Arts in Action is their ability to experience something that they had not experienced before. So it's a way of helping children learn things about themselves while increasing their self-esteem and while setting really high standards. And so when they meet those high standards, we see that there's a real important change in them. And that's what we identify as reaching their full potential, learning something about themselves that they didn't know they could do. And once they do that, then they realize that the world is maybe perhaps vast and unlimited for them.
That self-confidence that you obtain for doing something that maybe you never thought you could do is an amazing, powerful thing. Was that the impetus really of getting this off the ground and starting? Was that the whole main goal, for instance, in creating the organization?
We see every day children that come to school, especially children that we reach, the children that have very little opportunities to participate in arts education. They come to school facing a lot of challenges. They may be having problems understanding mathematical concepts or reading concepts. They start to take tests in the 3rd grade and 4th grade, and in their little tiny failures in these tests, they begin to form these self-thoughts about themselves, thinking, wow, perhaps I'm not that smart. Perhaps I'm not cut out to be in school. So when we bring a program like Arts in Action to take place during the school day, we give those children, especially the children that struggle academically, an opportunity to see themselves in a completely different light, because the challenges that we give them in the program are challenges that we know they can meet, and especially if they can follow the 3 main rules that we have in Arts in Action.
Which are?
The first rule is to always be respectful. That's very important to us. That means helping each other out. That means encouraging your dance partner to do better. The second one is to always give 100%. I know we wake up tired in the morning, we start early, and some children really have a hard time waking up. But we tell them if they really give 100%, they will be able to be successful. And the third one is to, no matter what, to never, never give up.
Those are 3 great points. Now, you have a background in dance, don't you?
Well, I started really early as a dancer. I grew up in Venezuela, in Caracas, Venezuela. And there was a TV show that I would watch every Saturday of children called Mini Pops. And they would dance and they would perform on national and international television. And I really wanted to be like them. I thought they were a really great group of children. And they talked about how good they were, not only in school, but also on stage. And so I wanted to emulate that. And my parents, I think, identified that passion in me for dancing, for movement, and they encouraged me to pursue that. So I started when I was 7. Then when I turned 8, I got this wonderful TV gig.
Nice.
And then as an adult, I started training more and more, and I went to school to become a dancer, and then I joined a modern dance company with which I toured for 10 years.
So you know firsthand what it's like and what it can do to be involved in the arts, in this case dance. Now, you're talking about the kids, and it happens during the school day. Tell us a little bit more about that. I mean, are schools welcoming for this program, and what kind of ages are we talking about here? How young a child can be participant in this program?
So our program takes place during the school day, and it focuses specifically on the 4th grade. That's 9 to 10-year-old children. And the teachers are making space for our program to take place during the school. The program happens over 16 weeks, and we meet with the children once a week. And over those 16 weeks, once a week, we build a performance. And that's how the program culminates in a performance that is open to the public, to the parents, to the community. And the children really enjoy seeing themselves meeting that specific goal of dancing together in the end. We're talking about 100 students.
That's a lot of. Well, what's it like for you now as an individual? You're taking these raw kids. Some might have some talent, but you're taking them, and then you're actually getting them involved, and they're performing. Do you see the growth?
I really do think, Bill, that that's what inspires me the most, to see the transformation in the children, even from one class to the next. The biggest agent of change of the program is the ability to bring out that personality in any child in perhaps just one session.
That is so cool. How do folks find out more about the program?
They can always call me directly, 919-619-0483. They can write to us. They can come visit a school to actually watch the program in action. We write a lot about the program because we're always seeking support from grants, from foundations, from businesses. But what I have learned is that seeing the program really tells the story. So that's how people can learn about the program. Contact me directly, and we can bring them to see a program in one of our schools. We have 12.
Awesome. I can see you're passionate about it, and I'm sure the kids are so excited. I know they must be, especially once they have the opportunity of the performance. So thank you, Marlon. Thank you for taking time for us.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much, Bill. It's my pleasure.
Don't go away, because when we come back, we're getting even more insight from NC Arts in Action's Artistic Director, Alton Tisnell.